Alright, let's calibrate this scale here. And I'm pretty sure you can't see those numbers on camera, so you just have to take my word for it. It's 25 on the dot. That's 45 on the dot. Alright, scale works. So what you need, something to mix, something to mold, something to measure, something to act as a handle, some grease as a release agent, water, and of course your concrete. Got 80 pounds there. Now concrete is about 20 pounds per gallon. This is a 2-gallon bucket. This is a 5-gallon bucket. A gallon is about 231 square inches. So you use that in the math you learned in school. You'll know how big to make any type of dumbbell you want, or whatever you want out of concrete, and how much it'll weigh. All right, there's a pipe. This is 18 inches. So what I'm going to do is measure that out, find the center point, and try to keep it all on camera. 17. Fold that in half. Center point. Right, there we are. Right in the middle. Right smack dab in the middle. Now, I want about a 5-inch handle. The inch dumbbell has a 4-inch handle. That's because it has globes on the side. If you have a sharp side like that, and your handle is too narrow, then it'll hit your forearm. But the average man's hand is about 3.5 inches wide. Even real big fellas like Mark Henry and Brian Shaw, they can pick up an inch dumbbell just fine, even though it has a 4-inch handle, 4 inches wide. So nobody's hands are going to be so big that a 5-inch handle like that is going to be inadequate. Maybe if a cute little kitty were picking it up. Alright, so that should make a good handle. But again, you want to get a 4-inch handle, then you're going to need some sort of, globe-shaped bell, which is not impossible to do. Let's say you have an old basketball. Well, you could just cut the spout off of that, pour a bunch of concrete in there, jam a stick in there, get yourself a pretty cool little dumbbell. Alright, I have weighed out half that 80-pound bag into this 5-gallon bucket. Now, I'm going to add water. Mix it up until it starts to get thick. You want your mix thick, not runny. That'll give you your best strength. If it's too runny, it'll pour real well, but it'll cure out real weak. So make sure to mix it thick. All right, that's a little soupier than I'd like, but it'll work. Oh yeah, and make sure you roll up your sleeves. You get concrete on you, people might get the mistaken impression that you work for a living. So this is just grease that I saved from cooking a bunch of bacon over multiple days. I'm going to slather this all on the inside of this 2-gallon bucket. Concrete's 20 pounds per gallon. Got 40 pounds of concrete mixed up. This should make a perfect dumbbell, or at least one side of it. Oh yeah, it smells good. It smells like breakfast. It's good and well greased. Now, we'll just pour this concrete in there. Make sure you knock all the air bubbles out. Oh yeah, that's way too soupy. But I'll do. I'll make do. Some people will tell you that you shouldn't touch wet concrete. It's caustic. It's not that caustic. What I tell you? 40 pounds of concrete, 2 gallons. Comes up right to the edge, just perfect. All right. Now just take this pipe, just settle it in there. Up to the line. How's that? That look good to you? All right, now I just need to make sure that this pipe is square, knock out all the air bubbles, and leave it to cure. All right, that weight plate's level. Half. 11.5. Yeah, I just checked it by eye. Went off to the side. Squatted down, took a look at it. Just adjusted it. Measure. That's 4.5. 4.5. 4.5. A little bit less than 4.5 in this dimension, so move the bottom over. That. It's a 9-inch bucket, so 4.5. 4.5. Half. 4.5. All right, that'll hold water. Just take this stick, knock the bucket until all the air bubbles rise to the surface. Pop these bubbles. Alright, this will be a good learning lesson for you. Because this is so watery, it's going to form a bunch of dry crust on top that'll flake off when it's dry. So yeah, if you get it drier than that, it won't do that. But I screwed up. I ain't perfect. Alright, got it propped up with some bricks to make sure it doesn't settle down. Now we just need to wait at least a day for that to cure up. Alright, so there it is. And tomorrow we should be able to get a good look at it. Yeah, you came running right up to me, huh? Oh yeah, that's a good kitty. That's a good kitty.